quite entertaining from someone that had a sexual relationship with a Chinese spy, and everyone knows it. But
I move to take our words down. The gentleman will state the words that he wishes taken down. Everything that the gentlelady from Georgia has said. No, you need to be more specific. Accusations of an affair with a Chinese spy. Those are engaging in personalities, and those words should be taken down, and the gentlelady should not be able to speak anymore in this hearing. The chair recognizes the gentlelady from Georgia and asks
Marjorie
if
Taylor
she would
Greene,
like
the
to
greatest.
retract those words.
No, I will not.
We love you, Marjorie. Thank you.
Now, of course, poor little Eric Swalwell,
Please subscribe.
Democrat who benefited from China. Here with the very latest revelations, and he is making a ton of progress. His investigation into the Biden family syndicate. He is the chairman of the very powerful, important House Oversight Government Reform Committee, and that would be James Comer. Welcome to the show. Thanks for having me. I'm going to give you the ball and let you run with it. We now have 9 Biden family members, 6 additional members now, so 9 in total, that we know benefited financially from the deals that Hunter Biden was involved in. Hunter Biden implicates his own father and complains that he has to give half his income to Pops. He complains about paying for Pops' repairs. We know he was referred to as the big guy. So my question to you is this. Now that we have all the Biden family members implicated, now that you have been able to follow the money and the suspicious activity reports, tell us where we are in this investigation and where are we now headed? Because what you said to me on radio this week was devastating for the Bidens.
Yeah. Sean, as you know, we went into the Treasury assuming that there were 4 or 5 Biden family members involved in this Biden family influence peddling scheme. We assumed there were about a dozen banks. We assumed there were a certain number of suspicious activity reports. What we quickly learned.
Please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.
Violations that this family was involved in. There are 9 Biden family members and counting, Sean. There are at least 2 others that I would bet money on will be implicated before long. There are many more banks that were involved. There were many more LLCs that were involved.
There's your president that everybody loves. Remember, 81 million votes.
The LLCs, Sean, they
You
don't
scumbags.
appear to be legitimate businesses. Their sole purpose, from what my analysis is thus far, is they were just used to try to disguise or launder, however you want to describe it, where the source of the revenue was. And the source was, places like the Chinese Communist Party, places in countries that honestly have worse reputations than China. And they went to great lengths to try to hide the fact that
everything they accused Trump of, they did.
To the Bidens by transferring it to many accounts. The banks picked up on this. That's why they filed bank violations. And then they went directly into Biden family members' personal accounts. It wasn't for seed capital like the Biden lawyers are trying to claim. And when they talk about legitimate businesses, Sean, I have yet to find a legitimate business. I found
Go get them,
lot of
Republicans.
LLCs. We continue to find more. But, Sean, you and I can form an LLC and call it Hannity and Comer Energy. That doesn't mean we're in the energy business. We just have an LLC with the word energy in it. And we haven't found any legitimate business.
By the way, Hunter Biden himself went on GMA and he was asked, do you have any experience in oil, gas, coal, energy? Nope. Do you have any experience with Ukraine? No. Why do you think they paid you all this money? I don't know.
Please subscribe.
And then the interviewer says, maybe because your daddy was the VP in charge of Ukraine policy? And he goes, probably. So the question is here, we're talking about some of our biggest geopolitical foes. We're talking about Russia. We're talking about China. And you said over a dozen countries. How much money, will we know how much money in business the Biden family did with hostile regimes and how much money they put in their pocket at the end of the day? And my last question, as part of a long question, is do you believe the President of the United States is compromised by these countries that we know hate our guts?
Absolutely.
I'll answer the second question. I don't see how Joe Biden could not be compromised. I mean, these family members aren't energy experts. They weren't on boards. At least with Burisma, Hunter actually sat on a board. There are no other boards that we can find that these family members sat on. Certainly not the grandchildren.
And this
the
is our
nieces, the
kids
nephews, and the
that we're
in-laws,
sending over to
things like
fight
that.
for this scumbag
So what
and
were
die.
they doing? Why were they getting this much money? It all points back to Joe Biden, and we're going to continue until we get the truth to the American people. But I can say this, Sean, the walls are closing in on the Biden family.
Cool. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching.